There's someone in your life who smiles at you, talks to you, maybe even laughs with you, but something feels off. You can't explain it. They seem nice, but you leave every interaction feeling a little weird, a little drained, a little unsure. And the worst part? You start questioning yourself. Am I overthinking this? But you're not. Because when someone secretly doesn't like you, they don't show it directly. They leak it in small ways, subtle ways, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. The first sign is subtle. They don't fully engage with you. They respond, but there's no energy behind it. Short replies, half attention, fake listening. You'll notice it in small things. They don't ask follow-up questions. They don't seem curious about you. It feels like you're talking at them, not with them. And here's the key. It's not that they're quiet. It's that they're only quiet with you. They won't insult you. That would be too obvious. Instead, they show micro disrespect. They interrupt you slightly. They ignore small things you say. They react slower than usual. Nothing big. But it adds up, and your brain notices it, even if you don't consciously process it. That's why you leave the conversation thinking, why did that feel off? Because respect isn't just shown loudly, it's shown in attention. Here's a big one. They're too nice, but it feels scripted, like they're saying the right things, but not meaning them. The smile doesn't reach their eyes. The tone feels flat. It's polite, but not warm. And you feel it instantly because real connection feels effortless. Fake niceness feels controlled. This is where it becomes obvious. Watch how they act with other people. More energy, more attention, more interest. They laugh more, they lean in, they engage. And then with you, it drops. That contrast, that's the truth. People can fake behavior, but they can't fake consistency. And maybe the biggest sign is how you feel. You feel slightly tense around them. You overthink what you say, you replay conversations later. That's not random. Your body picks up signals your brain ignores. You notice tone shifts, eye contact, timing, and even if you can't explain it, you feel it. The truth is, people rarely say how they really feel about you, they show it quietly. In small behaviors, most people ignore. So the next time something feels off, don't ignore it. You're probably noticing something real. And once you start seeing these patterns, you understand people on a completely different level. And here's something most people don't realize. When someone secretly doesn't like you, you often try harder. You become more polite, more careful, more agreeable. You start adjusting yourself just to keep the interaction smooth. But that's exactly what makes it worse. Because people don't respect effort you force. They respect presence. They respect someone who doesn't need to perform to be accepted. And the moment you stop trying to fix how they feel about you, something shifts. Either they start treating you differently, or they slowly fade out of your life. And honestly, both outcomes are better than constantly questioning yourself. So instead of asking, do they like me? Start asking, how do I feel around them? Because that answer is usually more honest. And if you start paying attention to these small patterns, you will begin to see people much more clearly, not just what they say, but what they actually mean. And if you want to keep developing that skill, understanding people, reading situations, seeing what others miss, then stay around. Subscribe, because most of what shapes your social life was never said out loud.